Today we take a look at Ketra. Welcome friends to a new episode of Lineage 2, hanging out today on the core server. And today we are hanging out in the Ketra Outpost. How cool is this? We got ourselves added to a party with Yislak, which is sweet. And look at the XP that we're getting here. It's kind of awesome. And if we do this a little bit, a couple of these, a couple of these, a couple of those. We're not going to run it the whole time. So we're making about 15 billion. Yeah, millions, billions. 15 billion or so. Pretty awesome. But with vitality, 26 to 28, it's pretty awesome. Let's do that and then turn this back on. There we go. Alright, so this is a difficult place for me because I don't have the attributes to really stop them from destroying me. If I get targeted, I'm almost completely dead. But for the time being, as long as I don't get focus, I think we do okay. On occasion, I get focus and then I'm dead. So I'm running just a basic armor use skill stand macro, and we'll take a look at it here. So use skill stand is if you use usually if you put a skill in there, it will say use skill. So like so, if we do this, use skill. Well, if you want to use the skill and not move around, you add the stand after it, and then the rest of what you do. So what I've done is I've used Armor Destruction, Power, Hammer Crush, Mega Strike, Hurricane Blaster, and Force of Nature, which will keep my momentum up. One thing, I don't even think any of those skills use no momentum, so I don't think it actually matters. I don't think I need that in there. Let's take a look. Mega Strike, no. Power Hammer Crush, no. Hurricane Blaster absorbs momentum, so one of them does. And then we're only using really the 3. I could probably add another one. Is it Power Bomber? Yes, that's what we want to do. Add Power Bomber. I had the wrong one in there, so let's do use skill stand. Power Bomber. And I don't know if this %C actually still does work. I do have to do some testing on it. I know we talked about it earlier, but now I've got Power Bomber in there, and yeah, see, if we get it hit, we're kind of bummed here. So it is rough. Perhaps I need to put some sort of delay in there, like a 1 second delay between all of them, or maybe I just take off the %C to let them cycle. But you know, I don't know. I probably could put my other stuff up there. What I don't like is it doesn't show my skills going here for some reason. It doesn't show them cycle. Am I not even hitting? Actually, I'm not even hitting, I'm just standing there. But if I put this on there, it's gonna have me walk around, and I don't want to do that. So I think what we need to do is do this. Here we go. There we go. Now this will continue to work. Well, that would explain why things weren't happening. I'm not getting any VR because I didn't really actually run my macro like a dummy. I thought it was actually running because on occasion if you click on things it would run. But obviously I made that mistake. But I kind of had to do this really hastily, so I kind of set it up and then ran away, not really thinking. I was in a hurry, not thinking, oh yeah, this has to be here if we're not going to be using attacks. Obviously. We could probably change this to close target as well, so that way that's not an issue. But yeah, like I was mentioning before, we don't really have the attributes, attack or resistance here, to be able to do much damage, so hopefully I'm just kind of holding my own. I could probably, now that I have this here, test with some other things. Now I'm kind of interested to see if we can add things like Sonic Star in here and do this. So let's do that and do this. No, undo. Oh, man. Shoot. Cancel. Let's do this. There we go. Mega Strike. We're gonna do add. Ooh, we need to edit that because it needs to be use skill stand. So there we go. Add stand. Save. And clearly that's not an option, so we need to turn that off because that's bad. Yes, and we are probably gonna die. All right, do not use that. I'm not capable of doing that yet, obviously. So yeah, like I said, if I get focused, then I'm dead. But I'm trying to use skills that are not going to be AoE effective. So that's why I went with pretty much everything that's there is single target, which should be fine. So I think we're okay at this point. But yeah, this is pretty nice here, and the XP is really wonderful. I can't complain. So I think we're going to be spending a lot of time in this party because, you know, we definitely need the experience. We're about 13% through level 110, which is pretty amazing. We're moving right along, which is really great. So I don't quite have the gear yet to do some of the things that I want to do solo, so we have to kind of find parties, and I think we'd be leveling faster in a party anyways. They're gearing the game back to doing parties again. So they did announce today, I'm recording this on the day of their announcement of nerfing the Adina in neutral zone, so that is definitely something that is a real thing. And they boosted places like here, Ketra, and the other, Varka, and the other places as well. So it's interesting. I believe it's all in an effort to try to balance the game. I know there's some people that are upset and other people that are not too happy about it, but let me know what your thoughts are about it. I'm impartial. I didn't think it was going to last all that well anyways, but I don't know. Let me know what your guys' thoughts are for them making the changes to the neutral zone. They're trying to take away Adina from places. I mean, they just added it, and now they're already taking Adina away. So I know that upsets some people, but I think if you look at what they added to all the other places, the intention for the area was for mid-level players like myself and most of you to be able to level and gain gear in a nice place like the neutral zone, so you can get Adina within the game. That was the intention. However, a lot of the higher level players like 112s, 113s are coming down to the neutral zone because it's better Adina than the other places. Now I think the fixes are going to solve a lot of that, where they'll go back up to their leveling areas, and neutral zone will probably be void of most of the higher up level players. I don't know. I mean, that's the intention. I think that what they're trying to do. I think there's other ways they could have solved that problem, however. with, you know, maybe level capping or damage capping, you know, players over a certain level or something like that, to where it's not going to really cause too much of an issue. But I don't know. It's kind of tough to say one way or another. But I'm not really sure. It looks like it's all an effort for them to try to balance the game, which I like that they're trying to do. I know some people are kind of ragey about it, but let me know what you guys think about them changing and making changes, lessening the amount of Adina that the player gets. The new player experience, or the new returning player experience, is not awesome, right? You really have to love this game to play it. And for somebody wanting to come in as a new player that's never played before, it's an extremely high value to come in and play a free-to-play game, and it requires so much money to input to play. I'd be hard-pressed for anybody that was not familiar with this game to want to actually continue to play it after they went through the first, you know, level 1 to 85 tutorial, and then after that they realize it gets really hard when they get to level 100 or even make it to 105, let's say, and they still have basic gear. There's no real way for anybody to kind of get gear without a whole lot of time. And if you're a level 105 player and you only have exalted gear and what the game gives you, you know, you can't even go to a Phantasmal Ridge or Desert Quarry. So it's kind of difficult for a new player. I think they need to enhance that experience somehow. I'm not saying make the game easier or anything like that, but I'm saying they gotta be able to make it ideal or easy enough for a player that does want to be free to play the game long enough to consider wanting to invest, which could bring them more revenue. And, you know, I think there's so many other ways that they could be doing stuff, which would be really nice. But let me know what you guys think. I'd be interested to know your thoughts on the update and what's coming, and how you guys think about everything that's coming up in the next few maintenance cycles. It would be interesting, but yeah, here we are. We're in Ketra. It looks really nice. I like it here. Lineage 2 at nighttime has always been extremely nice. I've enjoyed it pretty well. So, all right, friends. Thanks for watching, everybody. I hope you've enjoyed this episode. As always, please make sure to take care and be well.